Match 10 at the ICC Women's T20 Regional Qualifiers here in Buenos Aires, and it's a match between Argentina and the USA. I've got Alison Stocks, Argentina's captain. I've got Anika Colin, the captain of the USA, and Donovan Hales for the toss.
Tails the call, tails it is.
So USA have won the toss and they've elected to bowl.
Of the points table, you see the Argentinian 11 there on your screen to start things off, and we'll get a little bit further word about that later on because
Albertina, and if she goes anywhere near as well as Albertina's been going, that's a good selection for the left arm medium.
yeah, same team for the U.S. We'll wonder to see if the batting order shuffles a little bit, but it is going to be the same 11. Chetna Prasad stays in after her. Starting out, Albertina Galan. Yeah, a bit of that inward shape as well as Portia stumps. Big shout and given late. Albertina Galan, I think she knew it. It was just a look of desperation. Yeah, we'll just have another look at this. Like you said, threw it out wide. Maybe just caught a bit of the top end.
The match.
Gully brought in. Nicely swept. Touch straighter. And Losho makes Shudasama pay. Will pick up a couple of runs as it plugs up in the outfield. Yeah, they're going to come back for 3. No. Lucia Taylor opted out. I think there's always 3 there.
Over the cow or forward deep mid-wicket.
Bit of extra flight, and Ella Claridge didn't know where the ball was. This could be trouble. You don't see Portia Losho run out too often, and somehow the U.S., they've done it.
Well,
the old adage is you don't run on the misfield. Don't run on the misfield to Ella Claridge. It's hit straight to her. It's come off of her shoe. It's skied in the air, not sure where the ball is. She just now gets it out of her hand. And Portia Losho is so quick that this is even a question. No other batter makes this even a conversation. And she might just be out.
Deep third for 1.
Punched into that cover region, just as you spoke of. We'll find a couple of runs and much needed. I felt like Argentina could be headed down a slippery slope. But just in front of Tara Norris. I think it might have carried. Would have been real difficult.
Wrists, in fact.
This time taken. Not 2 drops and 2 balls. It's Chetna Prasad who reaches out with the arms, and Ritu Singh, like she so often does, provide.
It's Chetna Prasad, and Ritu Singh doesn't take her long to get in the wickets, does it?
Just hit up-ish, and again, like you said, fingers up, out to her left, and easy as you like for Chetna Prasad. Nice sweep there, and that fielder in the deep was pushed all the way in. It's going to reach the boundary rope for 4. Lucia Taylor moves
behind them, so you should be looking for that 2 straight away.
Well, we talked about it. Hits a 4 and then holes out. Just got carried away.
Either way, it's a wide. Bowl it again. Man, nicely driven back down the ground. They're going to take on the ball. Oh, and they're going to get a run out. At the striker's end, in fact, Alison Stocks has pushed through for that. Mariana Martinez backing up with the ball coming back so straight. Just didn't have the opportunity. She's been run out, having faced just 2 balls.
Well, you say, yeah, you probably want to run on it if the bowler misfields it. But look at the fielder who's come over to get it. It's Tara Norris. So if she misses at this end, she's going to run you out at the striker's end. And that's exactly what's...
Sort of the half chances. Plays this nicely around the corner. Beats the 45. Getting through quickly is Stocks, and she comes back for the 3rd. That's excellent running from the captain. Of course, is priority at the moment. Marty, a bit of extra flight again. This is up-ish. Another drop catch in cover. This one time by Vagella.
Seeing cricket and playing the game, you just pick up so much.
Hey, look for that single. They don't really have to, and that's going to be out by an absolute mile. Real shame there. Just
looked like Alison Stocks is the one who initiated this single off of Victoria Lamont. Again, you could just see she was never really interested, stuck on her crease, and Jitendra Prasad puts together a good accurate throw and thought she would have the opportunity to say no, and brings upon another youngster, Tamara Basili.
Oh, the big top edge. This is what we love about Basili, and this is going to go all the way. Bit of extra pace doing the scoreboard, multitasking. Digs this one in short. This time it's got it up in the air. 3 people converging on it. Ella Claridge closest.
Wide of you.
It's connection on this. They might be able to look for 2 here. They're going to have to push that third field up. Fair way to her right, and that's excellent running. Good, smart cricket.
With the bat, give your middle order some support.
Chidasama, they've gone for the dismissal, and there's a little edge on this one.
Dismissal like that, a feathered edge off a big swipe of the bat, and you can see they're just looking to drag this one a little bit. It's just all hands, opened herself up, really in no position. Just get one, just a touch quicker.
Just runs straight past this one from Alison Stocks. You know, and I'm hoping that they last through to the 20th over, but just not to be all bowled out. Again, Alison Stocks far too far away from this line of last ball of the game. Just goes straight under this one. Chidasama pushes back and she takes her own catch off her own bowling and picks up the 4th wicket. Quality bowling, none for 10 off the 4 for Tara Norris. But we just have a look at that and you can see 3 batters getting in the double figures. Previously, they have had
Could just keep someone like this Jitendra at bay.
another no ball again, just hasn't got this run up right. We saw the first over as it just races to the boundary.
I've saved you at least 2 runs there.
Goes for the big shot here, and that's gone in between the fielders.
Maturity so quickly to just, turn the wrist over, get my single, get to the other end.
Well done. There's going to be some trouble here. If the keeper can take this cleanly, and she's going to be given out. What an absolute disaster.
Really the one fielders you don't want to run on. She's so quick in covers, stops really everything in her region. Look at the hands spread out. Got there. Yes, it stopped right in front of her, but there's never a single there. Bugadiala makes the right decision because if this Jitendra couldn't get home, there was no chance. Be in position for a catch.
Going inside this one, good connection. Ariana Martinez, she's out on the mid-wicket boundary, and they take on the arm, and they do it very, very easily. Jitendra Prasad, someone else who's potentially Ritu Singh. Plays it again squarely, no one in that vicinity, and that's gone all the way. Hit the boundary. Claridge just... Oh, and she's come down the wicket this time. Galan, excellent bowling from her.
Off the wicket from this end that there's been. Just take another look. Again, really nowhere near it. All hands. And once that missed, it was destined to hit leg stump. Innings through.
Is up and under this one. They're reeling back. We're going to have a crash on these fielders. No real discussion points there at all. I had to have a conversation about who was going to be in the best position, and generally
not going to feel as easy to come down the crease and attack the bowling.
Good footwork. Up and over. One bounce. That's coming to us. Oh, I've nearly got that for the Stars. Unfortunately, it finishes on a wide. It's a little bit of a disappointment the way that had finished. Argentina
gives you a little bit of a wicket taker, and I think that's where you see Argentina, they can really progress and really transcend that match against Brazil tomorrow. Don't go anywhere though. The U.S.A. did win by 8 wickets.